Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, zebras, tigers, and lions. Oh my. As the usual cliche goes, welcome back to the After Hours Gaming League Season 4 Kickoff! It's IBM versus Team Epic, and Team IBM is currently leading 2-1. Gasp! That means they're one game away from securing this first round victory. In the top right, we have one of the regulars from Team Epic, who brought many a win in the last seasons for Team Epic. It's USKC. And in the top left, well, from Team IBM, quite honestly, it's D's Nuts. Spawning in the top left. And you never want to get beaten by D's Nuts. Let's see how it pans out. Remember, if you came here for high-quality professional play and insightful commentary, you're doing it wrong. This is a for-fun league, where we get to experience the joy of competition and bonding with teammates. Now, D's Nuts has begun to wall off at the front, to make sure nothing can get in or out. USKC is moving his way across Wise to just check out what his enemy's up to. USKC feeling a little bit doubtful. Oh man, this is going to be a tough one. He's feeling a little bit doubtful of the veracity of D's Nuts' claim that he wasn't going to play cheesy. USKC's going to investigate D's Nuts himself, with a drone actually. He's advanced into the main base where he's found, well, he didn't want to see it, but he has found some gas, to be quite honest with you. So USKC is going to go ahead and expand. He can't help but expand at this point. Opening up with a hatch first play is not what he's going to do. He can't help but go for gas pool. Looks like he really wants to pick off those Reapers. I'm not so sure how I like that choice, unless he has a really strong read that the blue player is not going to be going for Reaper. Oh, but there it is, yes. So, drone versus SCV, who wins? Looks like no one. They just kind of slapped each other around and are going to walk away. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Now, how is USKC going to deal with this? It looks like he's gotten his gas pool. Could have been a slight misread. Many players don't feel very comfortable going straight for the hatchery and then going straight for the queen afterwards, because you have to micro your drones really well to avoid having any of them die. It takes quite a while for that queen to come out, so it looks like he's going for the pool first to get the queen started early. Second Reaper coming out. D's Nuts is expanding. D's Nuts moves right into the expansion of Epic's. USKC sees that it's there and says, I've had enough. Nope, he doesn't. He goes in there and says, I haven't had enough. He's going to scout up into the main base. Oh my god, this drone is heroic. He's the most heroic drone of all time. And he's dead. Now, USKC at this point in time does have a queen up. Going to send that right away, going straight for the creep adjoin. We're seeing the factory pop down. Standard transition follow-up from the Reaper. Reactor as well. 2 Reapers and a Marine guarding the entrance for D's Nuts. Now, USKC's got to hurry up and get that economy going fast. He's adding... Oh, okay. First, all of them moved, and I was like... thought it was one of those misclicks that hurts a lot in the morning. Looks like USKC is probably going to go straight for a layer. Yeah, I really like the fast 2-base layer into 3-base play on this map especially. It gives you a good opportunity to apply pressure, especially on the add-ons. Terran player who's on the left side has all their add-ons generally exposed to the right, so Fast Mutalist can exploit that very nicely. Third base en route, third command center, pretty common, but I really expect to see a starport come down at this point in time. Looks like D's Nuts doesn't want to do that. He's going to go directly in for a sort of fast stim. Now, USKC at this point, I think, is in a little bit of a bind. He kind of has to hope for a big play to come up here soon. His Mutalisk can participate in that, but I'd really love to see extra lings, some excess lings. There's really no Terran player who isn't going to be moving out with his Hellion Reaper stuff at the start. If you can get a good surround and pick that off, they have a real trouble defending the front and the back from the Mutalisks at the same time. If these get to stay alive, it's relatively easy to defend the front because, you know, you have the good old Hellion Reaper. Now, how is USKC going to answer? He also might be thinking to himself, you know, I haven't produced enough drones. I've been delayed. I've been messed with. I want to get my drone count high. I don't want to build lings. I want to avoid that as much as possible. So there it is, Spire en route. Soon enough, the flappy bats will assault these nuts. Scantipede, troublingly looking onward. These reactor things are super cool. It's like the Cirque du Soleil stunt barrels are just continuing to rotate their way underneath this giant spaceship that actually has a nice, hospitable life in it. USKC has not really presented any vulnerability to the IBM player. This is a pretty well, solidly defended position. The one thing that I'm concerned about is the main base. Is there enough defense? To be honest, the huge sacrifice USKC has made is that third base. So even though he is not really getting too much damage dealt, just a couple of lings lost at this point in time, even though there's really no damage that's been dealt, there's a lot of advantage that's being lost by these nuts. Or excuse me, by USKC. There's the scan. Oh, the eyes of these nuts right on USKC's main. Now, looks like he's not actually going to play defensively. These nuts is just going to swing right on out there and try to assault the third. USKC's... Oh, he's trying to sneak an expansion. Oh, this poor little drone. Oh my god, he's fine. Don't worry. Shh. He didn't see us. He didn't see us at all. He slipped right under the watchful gaze of these nuts. Now, USKC is moving in towards the main. There, it looks like there's a couple turrets. Not a ton. There's only 4 Marines. Oh, this is the perfect tower to pick off. And he gets it down, no problem. There are some Widow Mines there. He just needs to stay out of range of the Widow Mines, and then he'll be able to... He needs to stay out of range of the mines. He doesn't manage to do it for very long. And USKC can continue to invade. He gets an Overseer in there. He can start picking off mines. Can he pick off this turret? It's not being repaired in time. It's not being repaired in time. It's dipping into red, and no, it manages to stay alive just fine just this time, though. This is still a very tense situation for these nuts. There's additional turrets going down. I mean, if you look at these nuts, it's just a minefield. Complete and total protection from the skies. Is he protected from below? Yep. Mine. Digging his way down. This is looking really good for blue. No, he's gonna accidentally find it. Oh my gosh. A lot of fortunate accidents here. Oh my god, a gift. A gift. Oh, no. No. Oh my god, he lined him up. He lined him up. My god, he lined him up. Now, VD's nuts. Continuing to add on Medevac, Mine, Marine. The 3 M's of this matchup. Infestation Pit and Evo Chambers going down. USKC's basically saying, you know what, Mutas ain't gonna do it. I have to go. Whoa. I don't. Oh my god, this poor soul. I hate it when it happens. He's basically saying I need to go for something like Infestor Ling, maybe with some Banelings. The nest is done. Hasn't gotten... Excuse me, there hasn't been centrifugal hooks there yet. Oh my god, this would be huge. USKC. The last bastion of hope for Team Epic. Oh no, gets 1-2. Mutalisk picked off, not a third one yet. Roach Warren en route. Wow, USKC is very desperate to go toe-to-toe in a straight macro fight. He loses track again. USKC! Oh no! He killed off Marines, but he's lost precious Mutalisks. Precious, precious Mutas. Poor Marauder wondering why he was brought to the fight at all. Oh my god. Dr. D. He's continuing to hold this position. Now, in this very moment, it doesn't actually look very bad for USKC. In fact, in terms of the supply count, he's pulled nicely ahead, 60 to 50. Great, wow. 2-2 upgrades coming up, and that's really going to be the opportune time for D's nuts to deal some damage. It's going to be moving down to the south side to hopefully get a little drop-off. Looks like USKC's realizing if I have map control, I may as well rearrange these. D's nuts. Uh-oh. He's trying to get this base up. There's Lings moving in to try to support the Mutas. He knows he needs to never let the Terran get the gold base. Never let the Terran get the gold. Never let the Terran get the gold. Kill turrets. Kill turrets. Marines coming in. Kill turrets. Kill turrets. Kill turrets. He kills a turret. But he still can't kill turrets, plural. Marines continuing to deal vicious damage. So many turrets coming up. So many turrets. Turrets getting taken down every which way. There's only 20 Marines. It's Mutas versus Marines, and that's it. Juicy, juicy, juicy. Juicy, juicy. Ouch. Juicy. He's picking off SCVs. He's picking off other units. He's losing Mutas left and right. The battling is intense, but oh my god, these turrets are going to get up. And I mean, if I look back in this main base, we're seeing just the usual macro. 5 barracks. Factory. Coming up will be 3 more barracks and a second factory. Mutals are still going in there trying to pick off the turrets. This base placement from USKC is extremely unusual. Oh my god. Oh my god, the drop. Oh my god, the drop. He's killed off so many drones. 20 now. 21. 22. The edge is slowly tipping to the IBM Terran. Oh my gosh, a great addition to the roster. D's nuts is really helping. Ultralisk Cavern coming up for USKC. Slipped up to Ultra Tech. Tried to slide that one right up in there now. Terran's normal answer to that is to add on some Marauders and to macro well, but if he doesn't macro and micro very well with those Ultralisks, it could be... no. Oh my gosh, the ever-watchful eye of D's nuts. Oh, no, no, no! The Mutas have just eaten it so hard to these Marines so many times. Dr. D moving in. There's another spine crawler, but will it be enough? Will it be enough? No. Oh no. Oh no. No. Poking in the head. Many head pokes. Oh, D's nuts is just he's having a rough time. He's having a hard life. Mutalisks splitting themselves up. I mean, oh, the Team IBM is so close to securing a 3-1 victory in Week 1. Although Team Epic will not be eliminated if they lose this game. They'll be playing many rounds of Swiss tournament format. But to start things off with a win here today, IBM is in great shape. Oh my god, it's an Overlord Vein. And just like in Starbound, he is going to tap that. He's gonna bring the drill to it. He applies a little supply block to this meal. Slow Banelings saunter in. Where did all the Overlords go, they ask. Oh no. Oh my god, good game! Team IBM wins it! Team IBM, oh. VD's nuts swelling with pride right now. Team IBM wins it. USKC has been beaten by D's nuts. And although Team Epic will not be eliminated, in fact, in Week 1, those results hardly matter in the long run. It's the overall course that the season takes these teams along. It will be a Swiss format, and whoever comes out as the top contenders there will advance to the playoffs. The winners of the playoffs will advance to the finals, and the final winner will get $5,000 of my money donated to the charity of their choosing. Big shout out to Red Bull Gaming and Red Bull Esports for supporting the After Hours Gaming League. And of course to you, for tuning in and remembering that even though the best of the best of the best of the best are amazingly fun to watch, it's really fun for any old nerd to engage in competition and have fun. Have yourself a fantastic evening, and hope to see you next week, 7 p.m. Sunday, for the After Hours Gaming League Week 2.